Good morning and welcome to Tech Thursday. Today we're going to be going over smart plans. I'm really excited because this is an awesome feature in Command. We're just going to dive right in. So you are looking at my home screen of Command. So the first thing that we're going to do is go into our settings. So your settings is going to be where your name is in the corner, and we're going to go to settings. And from there in settings, we are going to go scroll all the way down. So usually we go in and we play with our marketing profile. That's usually how we start our Tech Thursdays, but today is going to be a little different. Instead, we're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom and we're going to go to the email services. And in the email services, you're going to want to go to your command email and you're going to want to press the manage button. So you're just going to want to make sure that the sender's name is your name, make sure that it's spelled correctly, and then you're going to want to make sure that your reply to email is your Keller Williams email or a Google email, whatever you want when you send anything out, whatever you want them to reply to. This is going to be the email that you have there. Since I didn't make any changes, my save changes is grayed out, but if you made changes, then you're going to want to press save changes. But if not, you can just exit out. Another thing I just want to go over really quickly, since we are doing smart plans, and a part of smart plans is you can also send out mass text. Twilio is the send and receive SMS through command. It is not a free app. It is something that you have to pay for. So you'd have to go to Twilio and add in all of that information. You can get a number that is a 206 or 425, wherever you're located. But once you do create that, if you want to, you don't have to. You can connect it to your account, so that would be the number that when you send things, it would come from that number and not your personal number. But you do not have to do that. If you do want to a part of the smart plans, if you want to send it from your phone, it'll just create a task for you instead. So once you've connected or managed your command email, we're going to go to contacts. And in contacts, we're going to now add a new contact. I don't have very many, but that's okay. So I'm going to choose, we're just going to kind of make one up right now. Just choose your favorite character or your favorite TV character. I'm going to do Harry Potter. I'm going to do 2 R's because I have a Harry Potter in here already. You're going to want to make sure that you do have an email for your person, Harry Potter, in here. So I'm going to do my personal email because this is going to be my test. You're always going to want to make sure that you create a test person for you to send your smart plans, anything that you create in command. You're going to want to make sure that you create a test person or a test for it, because if you do not, you just want to see what you're sending out before you send it to your clients. So I put my personal email in there, and so now I'm going to create. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to create Harry Potter because I already have him, but I'm going to go into this. I'm going to go into my old Harry Potter, and you can always edit this contact and things like that. So once you create it, it's going to bring you to this page, and what you're going to do now is you're going to press the Add Neighborhood button. And it's going to bring up this search bar, and also it's going to ask, your browser is going to ask if they can know your location. I say allow because it helps them find where you are, and then it helps find the neighborhoods that you're looking for. So I'm going to press allow. So for Ron, or Harry Potter, he's looking to live in Queen Anne. So I'm going to actually exit out of all of these so that you guys can kind of see what it looks like without all of that. So I'm going to search Queen. So all I typed in was Queen, and it already had all of these Queen Anne ready to go for me. So I'm going to click East Queen Anne, and then down here it also has suggested neighborhoods. So I'm going to, since I chose East Queen Anne, I'm going to choose East Lower Queen Anne, Lower Queen Anne, North Lower Queen Anne. So you can choose that way. If you're not sure of what the neighborhoods are called, that maybe your Harry Potter is looking for, you can press Find on Map. And as you can see, it's already got my location. So I'm just going to type in Seattle. And I'm just going to type in, so I'm going to type in Queen Anne, actually. And it's going to bring me a little bit closer to like where Queen Anne is. And so one thing that you can do is you can scroll in. So here's Queen Anne. And so say you didn't know exactly, exactly which neighborhood it's called. All of these little, I would say, puzzle pieces are neighborhoods. So you can kind of go through and see what each neighborhood is called. And you can find it that way. You can go in a little bit more. That's South Lake Union, Westlake. So yeah, and you can choose from here to add them as well. So I want all of these places right on Queen Anne, and I'll press save. So all of those were added to his neighborhood. And so now going from here, you can preview what this looks like for your contact or for Harry Potter. So we'll do preview. And now it's bringing up a whole new page, which is going to be the landing page that we will be sending to Harry Potter for his in SmartPlans. So this is what the landing page looks like, and basically it's bringing up every single listing that that is in those in the neighborhood that we're on. So right now we're in North Lower Queen Anne. It's showing me all of the active listings that are listed in that area. We can go to East Lower Queen Anne and it'll show me all of the listings in that area. And this stays up to date. It's pulling straight from the KWL or straight from the MLS. And this can be anywhere in the United States. So say you're wanting to help a friend find something in North Carolina, you can also, create something like this for North Carolina, a neighborhood in North Carolina. So one other thing that I really like about this is the neighborhood stats. You can actually see how many homes are for sale, how many are pending, the average price of this average sale price, how much they're selling per square foot, and the average days on market. So I think that's really cool, and you can do this in each. Neighborhood, and also this is like this is what Harry Potter would see. So he can go over and if we go back home, he can actually add a neighborhood once we send it to him. So going back to command now. Also, sorry, let me go back. If Harry Potter was on here and he favorited this listing, I'm going to get a notification up here every time that he favorites a listing, and it'll all be on this timeline for, when he did it, and we'll also get notified. One other thing is you're going to want to make sure that you have the Kelly app downloaded to your phone, because once you have the Kelly app downloaded, you're able to, that's going to also give you notifications on what they liked, and that's how you can also get notifications. So now that we've created this page, we're going to go back to contacts, and feel free to stop me at any time if you guys have any questions, please. So now we're going to go.
Sarah, that the Kelly app also gives you notifications when your opportunities get either approved or returned by your reviewing broker. So that's really good. So you can make sure you get paid on time.
Yes, that is actually, I didn't know that, but that's actually awesome. Okay, so now that we're in our contacts, we see that we have Harry Potter. It tells me the last time I've updated his contact. And so now we're going to go to SmartPlans. And if you have not, so this is going to come up if you don't have a Twilio account connected. You'll see this kind of a couple of times. But if you like, it's not a big deal if you don't want to create a Twilio account. It's just letting you know basically, hey, if you do a smart plan that has a text in it, it's just going to be a task and it's not going to like automatically send it out. So I have a couple smart plans in here already because of I've just been playing around in SmartPlans, but if you haven't done anything in SmartPlans, you probably don't have anything in this area. So we do have a library that you can go and choose from. For today, we're going to do the bi-weekly neighborhood nurture and the monthly neighborhood nurture because that's what we just created, basically a neighborhood nurture for Harry Potter. But there are so many other smart plans in here that Keller Williams provides. And then just after Mega Camp, they did update the smart plans, and now any Keller Williams agent is allowed to share their smart plan in the library. So I think that's really, really cool. I was actually looking in here today, and they have a smart plan for career night. So I thought that was really cool, and I'm excited to kind of go and view the steps on what other people in other market centers are doing to have career nights. So yeah, so that's one thing. So what you're going to do is you're going to add the smart plan to your smart plans. So we're going to do the bi-weekly nurture. I'm not going to add this right now because I already have it. I'd have to change the name, and I don't need like a bunch of them in there. So you would just push download once you kind of name it how you want it. My bi-weekly neighborhood nurture is fine for me. If you wanted to view the steps of, well, what am I doing what is this bi-weekly neighborhood nurture doing? You can also view the steps before you download. So basically, it's going to send an email, it's going to delay for 14 days, and then it's going to repeat. So basically, it's going to send the email to Harry Potter, wait for 14 days, and send it until I turn the smart plan off. And then we can look at what you want to add the monthly neighborhood nurture as well. And you can view the steps, and they're pretty much the same as a bi-weekly. It's just the delay is a little bit longer. It's 30 days and it repeats. And after you view it, you can also add the smart plan. I can't add this one just because I already have it in my library. So now that you've added those smart plans, you're going to go back to my smart plans. And now you see that you have two smart plans in your library, or in your personal library. So you can see that these are not doing anything because I have no contacts attached to these smart plans. So going from here to add somebody to these neighborhood nurtures, we're going to go to the right-hand side and press add contact. And I don't have very many contacts, but if you had 1,000 contacts, it's going to be, and you needed to search, you can search for anybody's name up here in the top. And since this is a neighborhood nurture smart plan, it'll only let me choose people who actually have, like that I went and created a landing page and actually have neighborhoods. So I'm going to click on Harry Potter, and I'm going to do add to smart plan. So you can start I'm going to choose to start now. The smart plan will start immediately. You can also choose to start on like a different date. And then there is a way also, it's not in, I only have one contact. Like I've only chosen one contact. And so if I had more contacts with neighborhoods, I could choose to stagger. I could also choose to stagger when they're sent out. So I could send it to Harry Potter first, and then Kara, and then Eric, and then Josh, if I had all those contacts in there. So we'll press confirm, and you're going to see this again if you have even though there's not a text message in here. You're always going to see this if you do not have a Twilio account set up. So I just did this, so I'm going to confirm. And now your request to start my monthly neighborhood has started. I'm going to take this over here really quick because I just sent that to myself. So we're going to kind of look at it that way. Let's see. So I'm going to open it and then bring it back. So I sent it to myself, to my personal email. And as you can see, it's came from agent 67, you know, so it did go to my junk email. So that's something that you might want to let your clients know when you are sending these, since it is like at mailer.kdub.com. It kind of looks weird. But you can see, might just be the way that I'm looking.
Get out of your junk. Like, is there a way for you to tell your email that it's an okay message?
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, this is not
it's
junk.
Not junk.
Yeah. Now it should pull up correctly.
Wait, hold on. Okay, now, yeah, so you can do that, and then it will not be in your junk. And you can tell your agent or your clients that. I'm going to bring this back, and now as you see that it's not junk, like all of the pictures are showing up now, and it doesn't look all crazy. And you can see that it's branded to you. It has my name. And you can see that it, like, this is where I put my name in at the beginning. It's my, so it comes from my name. It's branded to you. You just want to make sure that everything looks good. Got all of these, you can see more. And once you see more, if you press anything, if they press anything in that email, it'll take them to their landing page. Okay, and then you can see once I press reply, it's weird. It should be going to, I'm gonna see something, hi. See if it sends to Sierra, my Gmail. Sorry, I'm just looking to make sure. Well, I'll go in and check in just a second, but I do want to show you also, before, I didn't show you guys before, I'm sorry. We're going to go back to contacts. We're going to go back into Harry Potter. And one thing that you can do if you don't want to send this out, I mean, for the purpose of SmartPlans, we're sending it out through SmartPlans, but if you do just want to send out the link, you can just copy the link here and send it through text, send it through email, and just get it to your client that way. But for the purpose of creating a SmartPlan, we sent it through SmartPlans. So it'll keep sending, you know, every month, or we're on the monthly neighborhood, it'll send every month, and it'll always be up to date. It'll always have all the up to date listings. It won't have anything that's already sold. It stays up to date. So that's one way to send a smart plan. You can also create a smart plan if you wanted to. That's directly for you. So I'll just name the smart plan Watch Your Neighborhood. Oops. Watch Your Neighborhood, and I'm going to apply. So now it's going to take me where I can create this. So first I'm going to send an email. The email is, there we go, the reply to. The subject is going to be, look what just got listed. And we're going to, in this email, I want to put the neighborhood nurture, or we'll just say, hello. You can actually, oops, cancel. Sorry. You can say, you know what, maybe I don't want to send an email. You can remove it. You can make a call. So we'll say, okay, cool. Oh, you have to put something in. So we'll make a call. Look what just got listed. And it's going to be a task since I don't have the Twilio set up. So, and then in the task description, I'm just writing something that helps me remember what this task is. So call and let Harry Potter, or call and let call and let client know to look at neighborhood nurture. So this is just a touch for me to remember. I can paste the link that they need to go look at, and then I can save that. So we're going to, now I can add a client to this smart plan. So now you can see that stagger over the next few days, maximum contacts per day. So you can do 2 contacts per day, 1 contact per day, just kind of how you want to do it. So we'll confirm. So basically now I have a watch your neighborhood smart plan, and it's going to go with Harry Potter and Ron Weasley. We're going to confirm. And now you see that. Now we're going to go in and actually add Harry Potter and Ron. We'll choose this one and confirm. And now you can see that as long as there's the I, that's what makes it live, your smart plan. And then you can publish smart plans as well, and that's the one that you can share across Keller Williams or like the library. If not, then it's going to just stay in your plans. I feel like I'm going really fast because it's kind of it. Smart plans is really easy just because of you're able to go in and use other people's templates. If you want to go in and make your own, like it's super easy. But yeah, do you guys have any questions or anything else you guys want to go over and see how to do anything? No?
That was great, Sierra. I learned a lot.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'm glad that you learned a lot. If anybody has any questions, I know this one was really quick. There's just so much that you can do within smart plans. And they're just creating biweekly nurtures. You can create a quarterly call plan. It's just kind of up to how you want to stay in touch with your database and your how the times you want to reach out. You can create a like a happy Thanksgiving, if you know, a welcome to fall, just so that you're able to stay in touch with your database. That's pretty much why they have created smart plans, so that it's automated behind the scenes. You're still having that touch with and cultivating maybe that buyer or that listing without having to be on the forefront of your mind every single day, making sure that you're still being in touch with your sphere. So yeah, so if you have it's just so that you don't have to, you can focus on your contracts right now and your listings right now, and this behind the scenes can cultivate getting you more leads and more buyers, more sellers, and things like that.
Hey Sierra, yeah, I had a question.
Yeah.
So when you made that smart plan with the phone call, is that just a reminder that's being sent to your phone to make that call to that person?
Yeah, so it's going to be sent to the Kelly app, and it also will show up in your tasks here on command. So it'll be a to-do task, and it'll say what the task is call, and then the contacts who are associated with it, the due date that you need to get it done by, and you can kind of like keep clicking it once you've completed that task. So it'll show up here, and it can show up here on the bell, it can show up on the Kelly app. And then if you did have Twilio set up, it would, remind you like, hey, time to call. Or if it was a text, it would automatically be sent out if you do decide to subscribe to the Twilio app. But that's where it'll show up. It'll show up in your task or this little bell, and also it can also show up on the Kelly app, just to let you know. It's kind of like a notification.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Go back to SmartPlans. So yeah, so that's kind of all I have today, you guys. I know it was really, really quick, but I just say go into Command and create some contacts that like your mom, your dad, and your sisters and brothers, and just kind of start with that, creating that landing page, creating that contact, and then just get comfortable creating that landing page for your contacts, and just start getting all of your information in there. And yeah, I think it'll be good. I'm excited to see all these SmartPlans rolling out, and hopefully I'm on your list. So, yeah.
I would definitely say it's a really good idea to practice on yourself first. I think Sarah already mentioned that, but I'll just say it again. Like, before you send out a SmartPlan with like all of your clients on it, maybe put yourself on it first and just kind of see what it looks like from the recipient side. And that can give you really good ideas of how you might want to tweak some things too. So,
Yes.
But yay. It's so good. Like when you're able to automate your communication with your clients, I mean, it's really easy, I think, to be like one person's really awesome real estate agent, or maybe like 5 people's really awesome real estate agent. But once you go beyond that, the more you can say, well, obviously this communication is so important. How do I touch more people, and how do I expand that so that I can be this great person to my whole database? So nice. Thank you so much, Sarah. That's so helpful.
No problem. Anytime. And next Thursday, don't forget, we're going to be right back here at 10 a.m. Kara's going to be just going over a Command overview. So if you are new to Command, make sure you hop on that one. She's just going to go through everything and just teach you everything step by step.
Thanks, everyone.